Hey, chosen. So at this time, you need to be mindful that you are being energetically watched. Okay. This means that, God's people are leveling up right now, right? And with every level comes a new devil. So, like right now, if you're having dreams about people that you cut off, that is nothing more than interference. Interference pops up as last resort desperation. All right. They're popping up not out of love, but out of control, out of fear, out of, low vibrational energies. Right. This is their last ditched effort to make contact with you to see, are you going to go backwards? Are you going to make a U-turn? Are you going to spin the block on a lesson that you already learned? Because at the end of the day, when you have learned your lesson, you get your blessing. There are people who are blessing blockers out here. So some people, as much as you love and care about them, you got to let them go to receive what God has for you. God will hold back the floodgates that are for you because those things are meant for you. They're not meant for those individuals around you. God has to show you who's for you and who's not for you. He will allow the enemy to show their hand. Y'all got to understand something. Just like rockets, they have rocket boosters, right? The boosters boost the rocket into the atmosphere, into the stratosphere. And when the rocket gets so high, what happens to the boosters? They fall back to earth, right? That is how some people are in your life. They are nothing more than a boost. And guess what? They don't even know that they're a rocket booster. They over there thinking that they're going to sabotage you and the rocket going to blow up. They thinking, oh, I'm going to just rewire a couple of things in here. All you did was rewire the coffee maker in this bitch. That's all you did. And I don't need coffee in space or where I'm going. So that don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like it'd be so funny to me how they be trying to sabotage, but their sabotage is like really not even sabotage because it's like, okay, like I didn't, that was not a need. It was a want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They be so petty that you can't help but laugh at them. But oh my God, if you laugh at them, they get angry. They become wrathful. That type of wrath is destructive. They came to kill, steal, and destroy. They came to still see if you were stupid. They still came to see a lot of stuff. And when you're leveling up, that's when they realize, like, dang, you smarter than I thought, man. And that's when they be in regret. Dang, I mistreated that earth angel. Damn, that person was the only person who actually loved me unconditionally. That was the only person who ever helped me when I was down. They the only person who didn't gossip and smear campaign my name. They're the persons that encouraged me when nobody else did. Sometimes, chosen, you are a once in a lifetime experience. Period. There are billions of people on the planet. Why trip off of the ones that you've already experienced and who've already shown their hand? They threw rocks and hid their hand. But what's done in the dark always comes to the light. Like Conan Edogawa would always say. That's a little detective, a little anime detective that I like. That's like his cold line. The truth shall always prevail. That's the truth. Lies spread as fast as wildfire. The truth is not fast. Like lies are like the tortoise and the hare story. Lies are like the rabbit. Pew, gone. Those who believe the lies and the rumors and the gossip, that's not your people. They're not. Because if they were your people, they wouldn't buy into the lies and everything so quickly. Those who are for you, they're not going to buy into all of that. It's just background noise to them because they know your character. They know who you are. Therefore, that's your tribe, right? And the truth is more like a tortoise. Slow, steady, paceful. That's fine. Because at the end of the day, the truth is never far. And when the truth, and this is why truth tellers and truth seekers be looking crazy. Conspiracy theorists, they're truth tellers and truth seekers and whistleblowers. You know what I'm saying? And so at the end of the day, the reason why people always try to make them seem crazy, right, is because they pierce through the lies, the delusions, the illusions, the deception. All right. And these devils do not like that. All right. This is why I'm telling y'all right now at this time, you're being energetically watched, meaning that arm yourselves when you dream. All right. There's different levels. There's dreaming. There's passive dreaming where you're just dreaming, but you can't really control the dream. You're just like, you might be a little conscious, like, man, this shit don't make sense. What's going on? Da, 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 da. But you just go along with it. That's like passive dreaming. But when you are lucid dreaming, you can control the dream. You can do whatever you want. You know, if I'm being pursued and I decide to take flight and just Superman in the air, now it'd be pissing me off if them motherfuckers Superman and fly behind. I'd be like, damn, I thought I shook y'all. Y'all gonna fly too? Now I gotta get some new tricks in my trick bag. Now, you know what I'm saying? Or I gotta wake up. I gotta wake up because y'all not about to tucker me out by pursuing me. Like, I need to wake up or I'm just gonna stop and battle all of y'all by myself because I'm a soldier like that. Shoot, become a Power Ranger mixed with Iron Man, mixed with whatever. And I ain't even gotta have no suit. It's just literally me and these hands, me and these feet. Like, that's why I be laughing, because it's like, I can't take these devils seriously. It's like, stop it. Stop, sit down, go somewhere. But anyways, y'all, like, seriously, on a serious note, like, but that's how you know when you are healed, you are whole, you are at peace, you are living your best life, and you just leveling up doing you. Because if you can look back at the things that people have said that hurt you, the things that they've done, whatever it is, person, place, or thing, whatever, and you can laugh about it, that's when you know that your vibration is up. You ain't even looking at it no more. You ain't even hurt by it no more. You not bothered in any form or capacity. All right. So at the end of the day, boy, keep it pushing. But again, God is bringing all of his people their heart's desires at this time. Like, things are really ramping up right now. And yeah, it's only up for us now. It's only up for us, point blank, period. You can say goodbye to poverty mindsets. You can say goodbye to like a poverty type situation, because baby, let me tell you, when I say that God's going to give you your heart's desires, I'm talking about it's going to exceed your expectations. Like, for example, let's say you wanted a Maserati or a Ferrari or a Lamborghini or whatever. Man, God is going to give you something that you never thought that you could get. Matter of fact, God would probably drop you a car that ain't even on the market for nobody else. Like, that's the type of level of blessing that's in store, that's here. And it's just waiting to manifest, because, you know, as above, so below, as it is in heaven, so shall it be on earth. So I can definitely say at this time, there's a lot of divine unions taking place up in heaven. So whether or not you was looking to be with this man or this woman, that's going to be, is destined, is fated, is written in the stars. There's nothing that a single person, place, or thing or entity can do to delay you and stop you. The time of delays is done. There is no way for them to delay this. There is no way for them to stop this. And this is what makes them scared at this time. And due to that fear, this is why the witchcraft, the spells, the hexes, the tongue, them speaking it over your life is going to really be ramping up. But I'm here to let you know, your rubber, their glue, whatever they say and do, is going to bounce off of you and stick back to them. I'm a strong believer in return to sender. And when you return the sender and it hit them, the backfire is going to be worse than Inuyasha's backlash wave. Okay. And some of y'all probably like Inuyasha's backlash. I love anime. So if you go watch the anime Inuyasha, matter of fact, you ain't even got to go watch the whole anime. Just go to Google, type in Inuyasha, it's Inuyasha, and then click backlash wave, and it's going to come up. All it is, right? Inuyasha be balanced. Inuyasha fights. He's a half demon that fights demons, full flesh demons. And most likely these demons be stronger than him, especially if they got a Shikon jewel. All right. But then this is where the high priestess Kagome be coming in. She be coming in with the bow and arrows, purifying the damn devils. And that's how I view myself and any healer and light worker. And we are high priestesses. We got the arrows of purification that can pierce all darkness, all miasmas, all any of that shit. Like anybody that has a high priestess on their team, you unbeatable, my guy. You're unbeatable, all right? You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, they had Sango. She was a demon slayer. She came from a family of demon slayers where they would have they would have these little pieces of paper with, what the hell are they called? Enchantments, I guess you could call them, where they would put the enchantments up as barriers to block out, demons and things like that. Like they were very good at enchantments, barriers, and all of that stuff. And then they was bad. They was cold when it came to combat. They was cold, depending on what type of weapon they had and depending on their own personal skill set. Cause see, Sango, she had, I don't know what the hell Kilala is, but Kilala, she's a feline. She could fly, and I don't know why she had two tails, because I'm really not sure about what the two-tail thing means, but Kilala was that creature. Kilala was she was small like Eevee, if you know about Pokemon, but then she would morph into like this tiger lion-sized cat where all of a sudden she had flames around her feet and she could fly. Like Kilala was dope. Kilala, she'll come into battle helping Sango. Like that's how I view my cats. My cats are like my spiritual little sidekicks. You know what I'm saying? They really truly are. Like, I don't care what anybody say. There's a reason why Egyptians, revered cats or felines so highly. All right. There's a reason why like Beerus is Beerus on Dragon Ball. He's like a cat-like entity and he's a destroyer of universes. Like all I got to say is animes go deep. Anime, when you break down the word anime, it has to deal with soul. So anybody that gravitates to animes, you like animes because within these animes, they show you truth. They show you how strong you are when you go in combat, physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, with these damn devils. A lot of people, when you master yourself emotionally, do you know you can channel your rage to righteous rage, aka holy fire, to where when you spit that damn truth, it cuts deeper than any knife, blade, dagger, axe, whatever. It don't matter what the weapon is. The truth cuts deeper than any weapon. But you was either scared to speak your truth, you didn't want to speak your truth, but that holy fire, shoot, it came up and you just roared. You just roared on somebody. I bet you they ain't test you again, play with you again. Thought they was funny in all this. Oh, I was just joking. There's truth in jokes. I'm not laughing. You ain't laughing. So where the joke? Where's the punchline? What we laughing about? Oh, okay, because you thought you was slick by covering up your bullshit and your shadiness with saying it's a joke. Hee hee ha ha. Anyways, at the end of the day, protect yourself, right? You know, make sure you are saying your prayers, your affirmations. You know, if you anoint yourself with body oils, you know, whether it's for like protection or, you know, for financial abundance, love, whatever it is, keep doing it. Because baby, let me tell you, they really think that they can stop what's coming. You can't stop what's coming. The meek shall inherit the earth. So what do you think you can stop exactly when heaven on earth is here? We're just simply changing and rearranging the structures around us, dismantling them slowly. Because if you look around, I want y'all to look around. The banks are failing. Yeah, do y'all not remember the whole issue with Bank of America where people couldn't get their money? Where you heard it was in the headlines where certain banks went out of business. They started closing. The banking system is failing. Personally, all of us are just surviving, getting through it because we all got to eat. We all trying to keep a roof over our head. It's hard out here, period. It's hard out here, whether it's hard out here for you physically and financially, or whether you are getting attacked spiritually. All right. But I've been attacked spiritually so damn much most of my damn life. Like literally popping out the vagina, taking my first win. It was wartime, 24/7, 365, whether I wanted it or not. All right. That is how serious spiritual warfare is. So energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, in all of these aspects, protect yourself. I would, if I were you, I would write down on paper my will, like, you know, something along the lines of like, I am energetically, spiritually, physically, everything in my life is protected. And so it is, because what you speak out your mouth, you manifest and you command and you bring forth. You know, how many of y'all have said something to somebody like, you know, I hope you get what you deserve, da, da, da. Like you might have said something real specific to that individual. Now, mind you, that individual did you wrong. And, you know, out of your feelings, you said some shit to them like, oh, I hope this happened to you. And the very thing you hoped happened. Some of y'all might have, you know, accidentally hoped death on somebody and shoot, they out of here. It is what it is. Don't feel bad. Don't feel guilty. It is what it is. Did you necessarily mean it? Probably not, but oh well. Because how do you really know that it wasn't their time to go anyway? I'm serious when I say this. The backfires and the backlash that these devils are going to receive for what they are sending your way, they are not going to survive it. Is this a gnat in here? They are not going to survive it. They will be done in. They will be in financial ruin, health failing, sickly, you know, cancer and all types of stuff. I'm not saying I'm wishing that. I'm telling you what is going to happen to them. Okay, for example, you may not know that they wish death on you, that they hope you get cancer, that they hope you come down with an illness, that they're doing black magic and sending evil spirits and all types of stuff. You got to understand something. When you are spiritually protected, your angels, your ancestors, God is shielding you. Anything coming your way, they're going to intercept that shit. Some things that do make it to you is to build you up. Nothing more, nothing less. Other than that, your spiritual team took 99% of that hit. I promise you they did. They took it. They spent it around and they made it back to that motherfucker. Super speed. So let's say they sent a curse your way and it took 3 weeks for the curse to make it. And your spiritual team was like, bing, 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 like blocking that shit, right? Well, they gonna send it back 3 hours, 3 minutes, 3 seconds fast. Okay? That's how tough God's people and his whole army is. Period. You want to play with a hill? Let me tell y'all. this is another thing. This is another message, or a part of the message. This is how practitioners are made. We become practitioners. We become healers. We become alchemists. We become strong soldiers because these stupid devils, and they dumb, y'all. They just so arrogant and prideful that they really be thinking, I'm gonna do this. And the whole time, they not prepared for the backlash. They ain't prepared for that. Like imagine them taking a bullet, right? Let's say they shoot 5 bullets at you. You take your hand with one swipe. And that one swipe, you got bullets caught in between each finger. You are so strong and powerful, you can catch a bullet, right? They are not anticipating that. The old magic that they used, they didn't anticipate you breaking their hexes, undoing their spells. They didn't anticipate you becoming independent and as strong as you. They didn't anticipate none of that. And at this time, that's why I told y'all are energetically being watched. They can't do nothing. But me personally, I don't like being watched. I don't like being under surveillance. So may I blind all monitoring spirits. Silence all monitoring spirits. May they go deaf. You know what I'm saying? See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Monkey see, monkey do ass motherfuckers. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's such a joke right now at how hard these devils are trying to keep you from getting God's inheritance. But look, we're in a time they can't delay you. They cannot delay you. All the roadblocks and obstructions and detours and rocks and snakes and this and that and the third that's been in your way, making life difficult, all of that is cleared out the way. All of that has been fanned off. So just know you on the come up. Just know your breakthrough is here. Don't give up, because the minute you give up, you ain't going to break through. Keep pushing. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, peace, positive energy creates elevation. I don't know who needed to hear this, but practitioners are made when these dark witches and warlocks be trying to send evil entities and forces and magic and curses and hexes and spells and all that your way. And it's just going boing. It's just going to bounce off you. And when it U-turns back to their ass, it's going to be catastrophic. Mark my words. Do not be surprised when these people fall ill or they get up out of here. Don't be surprised when their money is down. Don't be surprised when they're homeless. Don't be surprised when their car breaking down or they loot. Don't be surprised.